Mike Jones Beats.
Salute to the homie Frost, man. Pulled up on the kid, man. Little bite, chopped it up, one-on-one, grown man shit. Now this man know I ain't a fucking troll no more. Salute to Frost, man. Hold your head. Stay positive, brother. Fuck them haters, man.
Somebody already got kicked. Dope. Somebody already got kicked. Dope.
Say the wrong thing and get the bags. With the force of everything that I have. Say the wrong thing and get the bags. Oh, now you niggas salty and you mad. Niggas say the wrong thing and get thrown out the conversation. Throw up two fingers and tell them, please don't keep the drama away. Bye. Donate to the cause and hit the cash app. And if you ain't got it, them likes are free. Go and smash that. BBN, hit that with a hashtag. Sick with the content, come around and need a hazmat. Jack Frost, yeah, you dudes need to back off. He got the work around here, yeah, we all tip our hats off. Keep the same name, that's what you point for. But if you coming back in, put a 2.0. Big bags, and you asking what they heavy for. Foot and ass be going hella crazy with the petty wars. Good conversation, that's what we be really ready for. Conversation like being on the bottom of a heavy whore. Nah. Why niggas be like that? Unsubscribe and tell them, yo, hey, I'll be right back. Say the wrong thing and get the bags. With the force of everything that I have. Say the wrong thing and get the bags. Oh, now you niggas salty and you mad. Niggas say the wrong thing and get the bags. With the force of everything that I have. Say the wrong thing and get the bags. Oh, now you niggas salty and you mad. Niggas say the wrong thing.
Yeah, bags. We just kicked that guy straight out the door. We don't got time for that. We hold those over here. Who the fuck is that dude? Hold on. Can we get bags in the chat? Y'all don't see it, but somebody got hit with bags. Can we get all the bags? BBN, Jack Frost. What's up, party people? How's everybody doing? I'm hoping everybody's having a beautiful day. Hey, yo, check this out. There's a couple of things. First of all, I just realized that my camera setting over here and my camera setting over here is completely the opposite. I just realized this shit. The camera setting over here, I'm feeling this camera setting over here a little bit better. All right, so we're gonna chill inside of this camera setting right here for a minute. You see that? You see how it's flipped? I think I'm a little bit. This is where we're used to. I'm used to it being on this side, so we're gonna rock like this for a minute. Anyway, how's everybody doing today? I'm hoping everybody's had a beautiful day. Hey, yo, check this out. A lot of these videos are basically about me talking about some shit that I said previously and just reiterating the thing that I've already said, because I tell you about a lot of this shit before it happens. So I'm saying this with the full understanding that right now there's a minimum. There's at least $750 million in lawsuits allegedly going towards Travis Scott. I have no idea why Drake's name is being mentioned. And Astroland. Do y'all remember when I was like saying, yo, this shit is probably gonna be like $1 billion? Do y'all remember when I was saying that? Do y'all remember when I was like, yo, this shit is probably gonna like $1 billion? These dudes is out of business, yo. These dudes is out of business. I don't know what they said. Travis Scott ain't left his crib. You want to know what they said? They said, yo, there's some show that Travis Scott was supposed to do. One show, mind you, that he was going to get $1.5 million. $5.5 million for some Saudi prince or some shit. Not doing it now. With that being said, that's basically what we're going to be talking about today. That's going to be the main topic of conversation. First thing I want to say is everybody who cannot chat. I know there's going to be a lot of people that's going to be upset that you can't talk. We're switching around the way in which this channel was ran. You have to join the green team. Joining the green team costs you as little as $2 a month. $2 a month. So for anybody that's complaining that they can't chat, it's $2 a month. I don't know what to tell you. It's $2 a month. That's less than 3 cents a day. If that's what you're complaining about, I don't think you I don't know what to tell you if that's what you're complaining about. I'm not gonna sit here and try to get at anybody about anything at all. With that also being said, let's just do roll call right now because I want to get it out of the way. Shout out to Mocha. She says hit that like button. At least that's what I think she's saying because she's dropping force and then it says like button. And shout out to Lee Vincent. Lee Vincent, shout out to shout out to all our fam over there across the pond. Salute. You already know what it is. I want to say this real quick. So I was having a conversation with somebody, somebody from Chile, a Chilean friend of ours. So I was having a conversation with them, and we was basically. Do you remember when we used to cover Chile? Y'all remember when we used to cover Chile? So I just want to say something. You want to know why we don't cover Chile no more? I just realized something. You know the dude that was giving us all the information from Chile? Somebody had contacted me. It never fails, right? As soon as we do the live, somebody comes in. It never fails. So the dude that was... You cannot tell me that people are not doing this on purpose. This is being done on purpose. This is 100% being done on purpose. Don't let nobody confuse. I've been sitting in this place for the last 5 hours working. This is 100% being done on purpose. And it's a black person too. That's how they give it up. Anyway, and now I gotta, all of this person's information is now gonna go over the internet. And they talking somebody's personal information. They gonna send somebody's personal information over the internet. Y'all want to listen to what she got to say? We could let y'all listen to what she got to say. How many people we got in here right now? We could listen to her personal information. We got 33 people in here right now. Y'all want to listen to what she got to say and her personal information with her family? Just let me know. I promise you. I'll let y'all hear her personal information since she's so dead set on telling everybody her personal information. Put it in the chat. Billy Vincent said you're the only one. I want to say something real. I told y'all every time, it never fails. They wait for me to do the show, and then they come down here to do this disruptive bullshit. Shout out to St. Louis. Shout out to St. Louis Finest. He says, Jack. Also, salute my brother. Once again, happy birthday. Go enjoy yourself. I would have came with you if I didn't have to do the show. I would have came and if the show ends at like around 11 o'clock, man. Like, I will come hang out, man. I'm not doing nothing.
I don't know. Where should we be? To be honest, I don't know. Where we're gonna be.
All right, just letting you know. I mean, I have an Instagram. Just letting y'all know. But
Yeah, the BBN network.
boom. Y'all want to hear her personal information? I'm cool with it. I tell you what, this is what we're gonna do. This lady is dead set on y'all having her personal information. If y'all want her personal information, I'm gonna need drops. Because I'm not going to just not do my show just because this fucking person who I just absolutely... Y'all know when people do this shit to me, they are automatically become my arch nemesis, right? When people do shit like this to me to piss me off, I automatically don't like you. Later. Like, I promise you, when people do bullshit to me, you will never see me be friendly to somebody doing bullshit to me. I promise you. I tell you, y'all don't understand how personal I be taking shit. Anyway, hit that like button. We got 43 people in here. Hit that. I promise you, I don't fuck with people, and this is my money. This is literally my money. This is how I make a living. And this is what they do every time I'm trying to do my show. This shit is retarded. You was in here sitting, homeboy been sitting here the whole time. He'll tell you, ain't no noise or nothing at all happened until I start doing my show. This is every day. This shit is crazy. This is why I don't be friendly to people. I'm actually a friendly person, but niggas is evil. What up, Jay Flores? No, I'm not going to let you hear that lady's personal information. I'm talking on purpose. This shit is bananas. That's the way I hate this shit. Anyway, let's get to the actual show. Travis Scott, and I have not the slightest idea why Drake's name keeps popping up on this shit. I promise you I will never be cool with this person. Me and this person is 100% arch. Why are they gonna say something? Matter of fact, hold on. The dude told me to tell somebody. Hold on. The guy that runs the spot told me to put people on. Hold on, I'll be right back.
So are you able to get in contact with these people? I'm not talking about the pay. I'm not talking about the pay. I'm saying about the secret business. Who gave you a call? There. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, see, I went, he told me. I'm following all the rules and regulations. We're not doing this. They wait for me to go live. He's been here all day. He know ain't nobody been in here. Ain't nobody been doing nothing. I've been in here by myself, all quiet. That lady waited for me to go live. Yeah, see, thank you. She was talking, man. Yeah, she was trying. I'm telling you what's happening. These people, I think these people are personally coming to where I'm at just so they can do this shit. This is crazy. Look, look, look. He's right there, and she's lying right to him. Like, this is why I keep trying to tell you, niggas is evil. He's right there. He could hear and see us, and she literally lying. I told you people were evil. I told you people are evil, and they stupid. They think everybody believe anything. People just really believe all they got to do is keep lying, and you just believe it. This shit is crazy. Anyway, what up, No Limit? Let's do roll call. We back to roll. We got 55 people in here. Hit that like button so we can send out some notifications. Let's get up to like 200. People literally walk around in real life trolling me for no reason. Like, my life is crazy, yo. This shit is bananas. Shout out to Mocha. Who else we got up in here? What up, Mocha? What up, St. Louis Finest? What up, Lee Vincent? What up, Pastor Lee? My dude, she was not in here. Homeboy right here don't want to get involved. But I promise you, he'll tell you. She was not in here, and she did not get on the phone until I started saying good morning. That's when I started talking about the show. That's like, niggas is evil. All right, we just gonna let that go though. Shout out to her, man. Just shout out to her. I hope God just gives her appropriate rewards for this. I hope God gives her appropriate rewards for this. This shit is bananas, yo. My life is crazy, man. I keep trying to tell y'all. That's how come I know I'm special, and that's how come I know God is with me. Because it's crazy that every single day of my life, I got people walking around trying to hurt my life. Every single day. And I'm always somewhere look, I don't know what he's laughing at, but you could tell him I'm literally always somewhere minding my business. And I literally, every single day, I got people like this coming. Like, this shit is bananas at this point. I don't know what to tell you. Anyway, no one should have all the power, Kanye. She talking loud. Nah, she just look, man, this is crazy. Now, I bet you she gonna stay on the whole time we here. So let's just do the show. This is what I'm gonna do. This is what I'm gonna do. Y'all gonna have to hear her though. I'm not gonna hear her because I'm gonna put my earbuds in and I'm gonna put on the theme song. So this is what we gonna do. This is what we doing. I'm gonna make it so y'all don't have to hear her. I'm putting our theme song music on. Fuck this lady and whoever the hell is going on with her. There we go. So now y'all don't gotta hear her. So now I'm gonna talk. Y'all can hear me. Now let's go. Let me make sure this shit is on loop. People are just evil, homie. This is why I keep trying to tell y'all. People are evil. At the base level, people are evil. Anyway, Lee Vincent says, hit the like button as soon as you come in on here. Hit the like button. I'm in UK still. Hit the like button. Please, everybody hit the like button. Let's make Lee Vincent happy. Let's make me happy also. All right, with that being said, I want to be clear on something. $750 million in lawsuits allegedly is going to be going against, is allegedly. Let me know if the music is too loud for y'all to hear me, and I'm gonna turn it down slightly as we go. Right, because screw this lady and screw whatever the hell is going on with her. Alright, so this is crazy. This is bananas. I'm gonna take a picture of her so y'all can see who she is on the internet. This is bananas and this is crazy. This is bananas that my life is like this, man. Nobody should have to have a life like this, man. Nobody should have to have a life where they got people following them around everywhere. This is crazy. She literally just called me crazy a minute ago too, just so y'all know. Alright, let's get to it. Check this out. Listen. $750 million. What did I tell y'all? I said that this shit is gonna be like a $500 million. I said, yeah, this shit is gonna be like $1 billion. I told y'all this shit is gonna be over $500 million. I want y'all to understand. There are 50,000 plus people there. Once again, not just the individuals who paid for a ticket can sue. Also the individuals who are working there can sue. You hired me to do a job that I don't even know how to do. You put me in harm's way. If you don't think that that's a reason why you could fire a person, you don't know how the law works. You know, if you hire somebody for a position that they do not know how to do, and then they end up getting hurt or they end up getting injured because of their inability to know how to do that job, you can sue them because the employer should have known better than to hire somebody who didn't know how to do the fucking job or to send the person to go do a thing that they didn't give appropriate training to. You get what I'm saying? So if you think that the only people that's going to be in trouble over there, just so we could get 100% understanding about this, if you think that the only people that's going to be able to sue, pardon me, are the individuals that bought a ticket, you are 100% wrong. You know that dude, the security officer? Now, look, you see how I'm talking louder now so y'all can't hear her? So she's talking louder to make sure that y'all can hear her? This chick is following me around. So we're going to keep talking louder. So what's going to happen is, this shit is crazy. This shit is crazy, yo. You hear the dude laughing? So check this out. Listen, pay attention. I want you to pay very close attention to what I'm about to say. There's 50,000 people that bought tickets, right? So we're assuming there's a minimum of 50,000 people there. What about the individuals that work there? What about there was people that sell shirts, right? There were people that had to be maintenance or whatever, right? There was police there, right? So there's another couple of thousand people. If every single one of those 1,000 people sued and got $100 million, $100,000, what do you think is gonna happen? You got people that's gonna be saying, yo, look, I saw people die. I'm traumatized. I saw them drop that lady on her head. I'm traumatized. We was running and stampeded, and I saw somebody get trampled. I don't know if they lived or they died. I'm traumatized. All of these are reasons to sue Astroworld, Travis Scott. I don't know why anybody's suing Drake, but all of these are reasons to sue Astroworld and Travis Scott. 100%. For anyone that's saying that it's not, you do not know how the law works. I'm going to tell you what's the funniest shit. You want to know another reason why I stopped doing Clubhouse? Wack 100 literally went on a Clubhouse, said something that was absolutely bananas. The niggas from the Clubhouse ran with it. It became a whole storyline all over YouTube. I didn't talk about the shit because I knew it was bullshit. The nigga Whack 100 had to fess up to the fact that he said something that wasn't true. And his response was, these niggas just believe everything I'm saying. What's wrong with them? Y'all niggas keep co-signing this situation that's happening with Travis Scott like he has no fault. He 100% has fault. Understand this. Travis Scott 100% has fault. Okay? Also, I bet y'all every single night there's gonna be somebody here talking. Every single night from now on. Anybody want to take my bet? Anybody want to take my bet that tomorrow night it's not going to be her, but it's going to be another person that she's probably working with? And that shit sounds crazy, but this is the second night that I literally saw people sit here wait for me to go live before they even started their conversation. Second night in a row. Watch it happen tomorrow night. I'm going to film it tomorrow night. I just got to remind myself. Somebody remind me to film it tomorrow night. We got 76 people in here. Keep hitting that like button so we can send out some notifications. Let's read some comments. No Limit Gamer said the sneaker community right now because the Nike pushing back the Travis Scott Air Max releases. Okay, so Nike got a problem. So there's a lot of these other people that got a problem. There's people currently throwing their shit away that's involved with Travis Scott. How closely do you want to stand next to this brand? Because Travis Scott is getting the wazoo suit off of him currently. How closely do you want to stand next to Travis Scott? Do you want to stand close enough where now somebody might add your fucking name to that damn lawsuit? Do you want to stand that close to Travis Scott? Where somebody now is going to add your name to that lawsuit? Is that what you want to do? That might not be something that Nike wants to do. What happens when somebody says Nike was selling products there? What happens when somebody says or tries to attach Nike to the only way that Astroworld even existed was because Nike? You understand what I'm saying? Or because of McDonald's. These guys is not trying to stand next to him right now. What the fuck? Mocha says, other news reports the crowd was way too out of... I got another thing to say. Give me a minute. When we get to 50 likes, I'm going to tell y'all a thing. Other news reports the crowd was way too out of control because Travis Scott took the stage. He is not to blame, in my honest opinion. I'm going to explain something. I'm going to explain something again. Listen. Travis Scott is put down as the organizer of the event. When you're the organizer of the event, every single thing that goes wrong, you're held responsible for. He's the organizer for the event. As his capacity as the performer of the event, no, he's not going to be held responsible as far as his capacity as a performer. But in his capacity as the organizer of the event, as a person who managed the event, he will absolutely be held responsible. The fact that he had more than one hat in this particular situation doesn't absolve him of the responsibility of the other hat, just because he wore a different hat also. So just because he performed, that doesn't absolve him of his responsibility of being an organizer. But I want to have that conversation about that also, because he has to come out and be 100 on whether he is actually an organizer. Because if he's not actually organizing the event, you understand what I'm saying? If he's not actually organizing the event, if he's only an organizer in name and other people are actually organizing it, then they would be held accountable. And we're going to see what happens, because we're talking about it's going up to almost $1 billion now. Because so then we're going to find out it's going up to almost $1 billion. They said over $750 million allegedly right now in lawsuits. I'm going to explain something to you. Does anybody here thinks that Travis Scott, anybody thinks here that people are not going to be awarded money? Anyone? Does anyone think that a scenario is going to transpire where people are going to go to court for a lawsuit and they're not gonna receive money? Do you even think that there's a chance of that's gonna happen? I don't even think there's a chance that that's gonna happen. I think what's happening is lawyers are actively contacting every individual that had anything to do with that because they already know that this is a slam dunk. That's what I think is happening. Because once again, anyone is going to be able to sue. Good, nah, good. I don't even know. As soon as I start talking like a regular human being, I bet you she's going to start yelling again. I don't trust shit. Once you do some weirdo shit to me once, I promise you, that's your identity. That is 100% your identity. Once you do some weirdo shit to me once, that's your identity. St. Louis Finest said that shit crazy for real. You know they're gonna get that. Yo, look, check this out. I need you to understand something. I need you to understand this. You got 50,000 people who bought tickets. They coming for all that money he got. They coming for all that money that Kylie got. Is him and Kylie married? I hope Kylie not married to him. I hope they don't have paperwork. Because if they got paperwork, they coming for Kylie money. So Kylie better hope they don't got paperwork. I don't know no other way to explain that. I don't know no other way to say that. Kylie gotta hope they don't got paperwork. Because if they got paperwork, that means that if you sue him, you sue her. She actually got the $1 billion. So we're gonna see what happens. But I want to know why people keep putting Drake's name on there. Like, what the fuck? Drake was actually only performing. Why in the hell would you even put his name on there? Like, that don't even make sense. People just be reaching. I don't know what to tell you. Anyway, let's put the Cash App in the chat. For everybody that is wondering why you can't comment currently, you've probably heard on the channels that hate me that now we have a situation where you have to be a part of the green team. If you're complaining about paying $2 a month to watch a YouTube content creator, my nigga, I don't know what to tell you. The minimum is $2 a month. I don't know what to tell you. Honestly. The broke nigga's gonna do what a broke nigga's gonna do. I'm gonna explain something to you. Being a bum nigga and being a broke nigga is a state of mentality. It's not what you physically have. There's a lot of bum ass niggas that got a lot of money. And there's a lot of broke ass niggas that got a lot of money. Alright? So it's not what you physically have. It's a mentality. I keep explaining this. And this is why I keep trying to tell you about the individuals that come in here and they're purposely trying to disrupt me. Pay attention. My father's, I do not get along eye with this guy at all. But he told me 2 lessons that's going to stand the test of time. He said, 1, you don't fight a drunk man. And he said, 2, you don't get in the way of a man while he's working. So you see the character, these MFers that come in here every time they know I'm doing my podcast and all they trying to do is disrupt me and cause problems in my life. So you got to understand when you see evil, what evil is. People laugh and kiki with evil. I don't laugh and kiki with evil. It's okay. I understand what your time is. I understand where you at. I'm gonna treat you accordingly. People don't have integrity nowadays. That's the big problem. People think integrity means agreeing with what you want to do. No, that's not integrity. People don't got integrity. Integrity has more to do with not doing harm. Do that first. Before you think about what good you doing, first think don't do harm, and then think do good. Because a lot of times people is out here doing the most harm while they swear they doing good. Anyway, Mocha says, Drake was named because the stampede happened when Drake came to the stage, but that's still not a reason for Drake. It's not Drake's fault. Drake didn't say stampede the stage. Drake just pulled up. The stampede happened because they didn't have the appropriate measures in place to prevent a stampede from happening. The stampede happened because they wanted to make Drake a big a surprise instead of rolling it out in a more safe manner. where the people knew Drake was gonna pull up, so people were prepared. I get it, wanting to make it a surprise, but that's still part of the organizer. That's still the planner's thing, bringing Drake out as a surprise, which then made the people, you know, go feverish. They was Drake, and women panties got wet, and all types of weirdo shit happened. Probably a couple of dudes' pants got tighter. No, no, I don't know what's going on over here. They got that dude right now that's the Drake impersonator nigga. This dude is making five stacks just to show up at parties and look like Drake. I don't know what to tell you. This dude is making 5 stacks just to show up at a party and look like Drake. I read that shit twice. I said, imagine being so famous that somebody looking like you can get rich. That's crazy. Think about that for one moment. That's bananas. Anyway, another thing I want to say real quick, involving the Travis Scott situation. Oh man, god dang it! I was trying to hold on to this. I hope I saved this somewhere. Hold on. I hope I saved this somewhere. I was trying to hold on to this. This was gonna be a reveal. I hope I led up to it well. I try to lead up to stuff and try to do what up, Rude. Don't nobody see them dots, Jones. I try to lead up to stuff with y'all a lot, so it don't just come out of left field. God damn it. Also, apparently, this is the town that Rakim is from, and this is what it reads when you pull up into the town now. Rakim is the greatest rapper ever. I don't care what nobody says. Alright, so I forgot what the damn thing was. I remember it. My memory is weird, so I'm gonna remember it at some point. But basically, there's more going on with the lawsuits and the situations involving Travis Scott. But I'm gonna tell you what I find extremely wild. Travis Scott, they say he has not left his house since the situation. They said Travis Scott has not left his house since the situation happened. That's what they said. Boom. Travis Scott's career is over, homie. I don't know what to tell you. His music is probably gonna do good because his fans aren't gonna stop listening. He's obviously still gonna be able to make music. He's obviously still gonna be able to do hits. That's not going nowhere. He's obviously still gonna be able to make merch. What I mean by his career is over is that he's gonna be working now for the rest of his life to pay off these debts. I guess his life is over, not his career. He's gonna be working the rest of his life to pay this shit off. Unless what, Kylie is just gonna give it to him? Maybe, right? Maybe she just said, you know what, I need your peen home a little bit more often. So we're gonna make sure you don't gotta be out on the road for a million days at a time. Shout out to Joro. He says, what's good, BBN? What's good, Jack Frost? Chilling, my dude. How you doing? Salute. You already know what it is. Didn't I put the Cash App in the chat? Oh, there you go. I didn't pin it. I like with only the green team in here now. Green team is gonna grow at some point, but I'm fine with the numbers that we have, and I'm fine with the ability to be able to stay on a point and not constantly be dragged into lowbrow conversation. Like I said before, I think that that's the problem with Clubhouse. The people who have the most basic, base level straw man arguments usually, for some strange reason, get the most time to talk. I think that's crazy. Shout out to that shit though. Anyway, Travis Scott had a beef with Meek Mill. I remember when Meek Mill and Travis got into it. Anybody remembers that? Anybody remember when Meek Mill and Travis got into it? It was supposed to be because Travis was getting too friendly with one of Meek Mill's billionaire friends or some stupid shit. I don't know what to. I heard that from the rumor by somebody that allegedly was at the event. Told somebody that Travis Scott was getting too close to Meek Mill's people or Meek Mill's or whatever the case is. Allegedly, right? So I say all that to say this. Listen. and this is, I don't know if it's effed up, but I do believe that these dudes be doing weirdo shit to mess up each other's career. I don't think Meek Mills or anything like that is out there killing people to mess up somebody else's career. Don't get this confused. But I'm not gonna lie, this was an attack. This was a whole attack. I don't hear nobody complaining or trying to bring up terrorists. I don't hear nobody bringing up terrorists being, from another country or American domestic terrorists or nothing like that. But this could have just been a terrorist attack. Why don't people talk about that? Because it happened at a black event? If this was a terrorist attack, Travis Scott shouldn't be held responsible. Why is nobody talking about that? If I was Travis Scott and Travis Scott's lawyers, that's what I'm taking to the court. This was a terrorist attack. The U.S. government is just not looking at it as one. That's what I would do. Because I would lead to everything. All of this happened because of people getting stuck with the damn pins. That's what I'm leading with. This was a terrorist attack. That's what I go with. I don't know what to tell you. I'm not saying it was a terrorist attack. If it was a terrorist attack, I would think it was white people, domestic terrorists. I don't think it's no terrorists that came from another country. Yeah, I do know we have more domestic terrorism in America than we have foreign terrorism in America. I know people like to be scared of Al Qaeda and ISIS and all of these other groups, but believe me, white supremacists in America is doing way more terroristic acts than any of these other countries, anyone else in America. Believe me. So why isn't people looking at it like this could be a fucking terrorist attack? Whenever we have a situation happen at a concert, what's the first thing people say? It's a terrorist attack, right? Right? Every time they find some mass shooter somewhere or something like that, what do they say? He was on the internet with with some people in the Middle East, right? No limit gaming, no limit game. Well, first of all, St. Louis finances. That's a fact. No limit gaming says, I thought it was super weird when Drake said, "Take this in Travis." What you mean, take this in Travis? As if this would be his. Oh, take this in. Oh wow, Drake said that. I don't know. Maybe he just said it. Maybe he just thought it was a good moment. What the fuck do I know? I told you I was gonna tell y'all something. We got the 50 likes. I think that's why I couldn't remember the thing. Maybe if we get to 50, I'll remember. And I'm not even joking around. I really just don't remember. Yo, let's get 5 to 10 $10 drops to the Cash App, y'all. Come on. Why y'all do this on Tuesday? I'm curious. Why on Tuesday? Why is Tuesday the day that y'all motherfuckers don't? Monday and Tuesdays, the 2 days out of the week. Is it because y'all be partying that hard on the weekend? I want to know. I'm curious. Monday and Tuesday be the 2 days that no drops damn near come through. I'm curious. He said, take a look into the crowd. Can you find me the clip where all of this is being said and send it to me? Can you find me the clip where all of this is being said and send it to me? I've just remembered where I might have the thing at where I'm trying to remember to tell you about. Copy. I got it now. When we get to 50, I got a thing to tell y'all. Mocha says, nah, a bitch like me is just broke today. Nah, I'm curious. Nah, I'm not just talking about no individual person. The fuck? I'm not talking about no individual person. I just be thinking about that. I'm like, what the fuck? It's always Monday and Tuesday. What up, E. Simmons? So sorry I'm late in the middle of helping daughter with homework. First of all, you're doing something way more important than being here listening to me talk. But I'm listening. Salute BBN. Special shout out. Timeline? What does Mr. Jake Frost and you dropping all of them Frosts? I 100% appreciate you. I got something to say when we get to 50 likes. I got something to say when we get to 50 likes. It's big too. It's not big, big, big. It's not big like usual the stuff that I'm saying is big. But what I'm gonna say about it is big. But yo, could somebody please explain to me why nobody is talking about this like it's a terrorist attack? I'm just curious. Like, I'm not even trying to be a jerk. I'm just curious. Could somebody please explain to me? Please explain to me how no one is ever talking about how this is a terrorist attack. When the shooting happened in Las Vegas, right? When the dude was at the window shooting down at the crowd in Las Vegas, immediately people was like, this had to be. You understand what I'm saying? I want to know why we can't say this is a terrorist attack. I want to know why when the news initially reported it, it wasn't even being reported as a terrorist attack. Somebody tell me. I think that this is a fair question. I think that this is a fair question. If this was if this was not a concert for black people, if it wasn't a black performer, first of all, let's put our screen on. Yeah, I want to know what y'all guys think. Y'all consider this a terrorist attack? Everybody that support the channel vote, because the people that don't support the channel is gonna like do like stupid ass votes, but I don't really care about that. That just helps me get more impressions. So everybody that support the channel, make sure you vote so we could get all of the votes from the people who don't support the channel and use them in a positive manner, if y'all don't mind. Also, when we get to 50 likes, I got a thing to tell you, man. Believe me, you want to hear it. Also, I'm fine not talking about it, just so we can be clear. Also, what do y'all think about Kanye and Drake squashing that beef? I want to put that in the chat also. What do y'all think about Kanye and Drake squashing that beef? This girl will not. So also, I want to know what y'all think about Drake and Kanye squashing that beef. For real, for real. Also, for everybody that don't know, every show we get to 150 likes, I open up the thing so if you're not a Green Team member, you can comment. So if you are not a Green Team member, listen. If you're not a Green Team member, what you want to do is come in and hit the like button immediately. Every show that we get to 150 likes, I open it up so if you are not Green Team, you can also comment. I think I should start saying that in the beginning of the video. Yeah, so every time we get to 150 likes, I open it up and I let, even if, no matter who you are, comment. Well, you got to still be a subscriber to the channel. Yeah, okay, so just so everybody can understand why I'm taking that position, just so you can understand why I'm taking that position, I already know the haters are just not going to hit the like button no matter what. And it's going to be a little bit extra satisfaction to me knowing that they won't even hit the like button, even if it's gonna give them an opportunity to talk. So that's even extra. We gotta do something beneficial in order to. So I think that. So I think that shit is funny as shit. So that's why. That's one of the main reasons why we're doing that. Shout out to Troy Ave. Troy Ave just did a live. Hold on, I got something I'm gonna listen to. Give me 1 second. I don't know this answer offhand. If you want me to put the answer in the chat and ask people the question, I'll ask people the question. But I don't know the. I said the word right. I said ask correctly. That's not a word I know how to say very well, by the ways. But yeah, but I'll put the question in the chat if you want. I wanted to help. I was trying to figure it out. So I listened to it twice to make sure that I heard it correctly. But no, I don't know the answer offhand. But that is something that I did know at one point. But like I don't know, like a lot of the shit be kind of like yeah. I could see why that was something I knew at one point. Yeah, send it. We're gonna see what's going on. Anyway, let's see how this thing is going right now. We got 30 votes in. It says, do you consider this a terrorist attack? Majority of the people said no. 10% said yes. I consider this a terrorist. First of all, just so we could be clear, it was literally a terrorist attack. Just the okay. So hold on. I gotta stop doing this to people. Okay, so one of the things that I do, right? I'm gonna tell you I do it. And if you've been here for any time, you already know that I do it. One of the things I do is ask extremely simple questions after I've spoken, and then you could do with it whatever you want to do with it, right? So, hold on. Let's see what the definition of a terrorist attack is first, right? Boom. Let's look at the definition of a terrorist attack real quick. A surprise attack involving deliberate use of violence against citizens in the hope of attaining political or religious aims. Okay. We don't know what anybody was trying to do, by the way. Free dictionary. Let's see what they say. A surprise attack. Same. This is a thesaurus. Hold on. Let's go to something else. It looks like the same people wrote both of those. Hold on. Let's take a second. I want to look at a couple. Not Wikipedia. See what the government defines. Domestic terrorism, violent criminal acts committed by individuals or groups to further ideological goals stemming from domestic fuels, influences such as those political, religious, social, radical, and environmental change. So basically, what I'm gathering is y'all don't believe that whoever did this did it for a political reason, because it was 100% a surprise attack. That's of no question. So I'm a gathering the people that saying no, that you don't believe it was done for a political reason. And if that's what you're saying, I guess I could get behind that. I guess I could get behind that. I guess I could get behind that. I ain't. You know what? I guess I could get behind that. We don't know if it was done for a political reason yet. Let's say that. We don't know what political reason, or it could, if there is a political reason behind it. Okay, I can get behind that. I can get behind that. I consider it a terrorist attack, though. Just because we don't know why it's a terrorist attack, that don't mean that it's not a terrorist attack. I consider the spread of terrorism, because they are labeling gang members as terrorists. I don't see gang members have any kind of theological or the ideology that they're like, we're doing all of these, like, you understand what I'm saying? They labeling gang members as terrorists. No Limit Gaming says, I think he pissed somebody off. No idea. Um, is it possible? Absolutely. No idea. But is it possible? Absolutely. What I do know, and what I'm not gonna dispute, but one thing that I do know is the way that I look at his current situation, or the fact that this happened. I'm sorry, this looked like a planned attack. Anything that happens that's planned like this, me myself, I think that to me it's terrorism. I don't know what to tell you. We just don't currently know, in my opinion. Obviously, this is all my opinion. That we don't currently know why somebody would have a terrorist attack. The fact that we don't know why doesn't mean that there was a reason, and it also doesn't mean that there isn't a reason. I'm just saying that there's a good chance that this was a terrorist attack. I think that at least look into it. I think that if this happened at a different event, and it wasn't an event that was black people, I think that we're gonna label this as a terrorist attack. Think about it. You got a concert with, I don't know, name a white band, and then you hear people getting stuck with needles, and then the needles has drugs in it. They're gonna say that's a terrorist attack. I don't give a fuck what anybody say. Anyway, let's get 5 to 10 $10 drops to the Cash App, y'all. Come on, let's get this going. Let's pull up. Let's slap some haters. We closed. We have the green wall up. For everybody that don't know, anybody that just came in here, just hold your horses 1 second. I want to show y'all something. For everybody that just came in here, I want to show y'all something. We currently do have up the green wall. With the green wall, the green wall. We got the whole green wall up. What that does is that makes it so that you can only be a part of the chat if you are a green team member. In order to be a green team member, you go to any video on YouTube, which is a BBN video. You actually join whoever your favorite YouTube content creators this way that also have membership availability. You go to whatever your favorite, you go wherever the video that they have is. You click the join button. After clicking the join button, you then go down to one of these 3 that you would like to be a part of. You can join for as low as $2 a month. So in reality, anybody crying and complaining, yo, Jack Frost trying to get people to pay money to watch his channel. It's an app. It's an option that exists on the channel. This is not scheme. It's literally an option that exists on the channel. Anyway, so you could join at $2 a month, or you could join at $10 a month. It's your choice. Just wanted to throw that out there real quick. What up, J Hood? How you doing, my brother? There are a ton of people that's part of the green team that barely even comment. So when I hear people try to make a big deal like you can't be a part of the green team because you don't want to pay $2 a month, I'm sorry, man. That just sound like broke niggas problems. And when I said broke niggas, I'm not talking about a lack of money broke niggas. If I don't have $2 right now, I'm not gonna be like, oh, I can't do the thing because I don't have $2. That's like saying you're never gonna have $2. I'd rather you just say that you don't think it's worth $2. You're never gonna have $2 ever. Like $2, you're never gonna have it. You're never gonna have $2 to spare. Just think about how that sounds for a minute. You're never in your life, in the matter of a whole entire month, you're never gonna have $2 to spare. Just think about how that sounds. And you're telling people this on a video. What the fuck is that? Why wouldn't you let me hit the button, you rat bastards? Alright. Alright, there we go. Shout out to Just 2.0. You join what? As a... Oh, somebody just... He just sent me my numbers. I got close to 16 million views on YouTube. Yeah, I got close to 16 million views on YouTube. I started in 2016. I got close to 16 million views on YouTube. And niggas is saying to go get a job. Do you understand how insane that is? Do you understand how it is insane it is for somebody to tell me to go get a job? And I got almost 16 million views on YouTube, and the channel started in freaking... I started the channel in May 17th, 2016, and I got almost 16 million views. And people were telling me to quit and go get a... Do you know how insane that sounds? No, I'm insane. That sounds insane. What the fuck? I don't know, niggas is crazy. We almost have 50 likes. When we get to 50 likes, I'm gonna tell you this thing, and when I tell you to you, you're gonna not believe it. It's gonna sound incredibly crazy. I'm gonna tell you a thing when we get to the 50 likes. That's if y'all want to hear it. I'll just also not tell you. I don't really care one way or the other, to be honest with you. I'm just telling y'all because I figure, you know, it's content. It's something you want to know. So y'all get the 50 likes, I tell you. We don't get the 50 likes, I don't tell you. I'm fine either way.
As we get older, our hair starts getting thinner and
Damn, there's 80 dislikes. That shit is bananas. The 80 dislikes is just proof that I did the right thing. That shit is just proof I did the right thing. It's just proof. That means that when I do videos, there's always more people in my videos that don't like me than I do. Every video I do. Look, every single video I do, there's more people that watch the video that don't like me than that do. So I did the right thing. Yeah, I did the right thing. 100%. When you do the right thing, more times than not, you're going to go backwards before you go forwards. More times than not. When you do the right thing, more times than not, you're gonna go backwards before you go forwards. I 100% did the right thing. Also, we got 82 dislikes in here. Does anybody want to pull up to the fucking Cash App and smack a hater? I promise you, if y'all start smacking haters for dislikes, they're gonna stop disliking. I promise you. Hey, let's smack some haters. I'm actually waiting for us to get the 50 likes. We're 2 likes off. I'm assuming we're about to be there in a minute. And then I'm gonna say a thing. We 2 likes off from 50 likes. And then when we get there, I'm gonna tell you a thing. I'm assuming we're gonna get it. Yeah, I try to tell you. Also, if y'all if y'all having problems receiving if I'm glitching, let me know. If I'm shaking, breaking up or anything, let me know. I don't think I am though. I'm watching myself right now to make sure we're not. I don't think I am though. I got something to tell you. I'm waiting for them 2 likes, man. All right, we have 50 likes. Oh, somebody gave us the 50 like and then they took it away. Okay, we have 51 likes now. Remember I told y'all Travis Scott is gonna reimburse everybody, or Travis Scott, whoever the people are. They're gonna reimburse everybody money. Shout out to Julius. Shout out to Harlem with the $1 drop. Definitely appreciate you, my brother. Who's next? I think Harlem is over here trying to start the chain of events. He said I'm gonna do a $1 drop and see if who's gonna bite. Harlem is trying to see who else is gonna be next. Listen. You know how I told y'all that they're gonna be repaying people, basically? They're gonna be refunding people tickets. Remember when I was telling y'all about that? Remember when we was talking about that? Because I believe at this point it's just common knowledge. Well, I'm gonna tell you something that isn't common knowledge. Why don't they let me look at my fucking picture right now? Why am I having problems? Why it looks like I'm looking down? What the fuck, yo? Alright, that's better. So check this out. Let me tell you something. Check this out. I just don't like how they not allowing me to look directly at the camera. Like, what the fuck, yo? Is this better? Shit is fucking with me. Oh, okay, now I know why. It's because okay. So, look, I'm about to tell y'all right now. Now, check this out. Listen. Travis Scott, they're going to reimburse people their money, right? For the ticket, right? But you have to sign a waiver that you're not going to sue them, I believe. So the only way they're going to reimburse you your $300 is if you agree not to sue them for a couple of thousand. I don't think that's going to work. Who thinks that's going to work? Who thinks that's going to work? I'm curious. Who thinks somebody is going to say, you know what, we can get a couple of $1 million probably if we sue them, but I'll take that $300 back that I paid for that ticket. Who the fuck think that's going to work? So that's what they're doing. They're reimbursing people their money. But in order to get your money reimbursed, what you have to then first do, you have to waive your rights to sue people. I'm not going to call that low down because, I mean, realistically, why give the money back if you can't get something in return? But yeah, so that's the type of time they on. But you guess what that does? That means that they know that they're liable. That's them accepting some liability. So I'm telling you, they're going to get killed in court, man. They're going to get murdered in court. Murdered. It's going to be bad. Believe you me. Yeah, the F you pay me. What the fuck? Yo, listen. Any single person that takes that refund is an idiot. Why the fuck would you do that? I'd rather not take the. You can keep the $300. I'd rather attempt to go sue you. You can keep, like I told you before. If I was there and I didn't experience any of the bullshit, I'm not gonna try to sue because I'm not that type of person. But realistically speaking, listen, every single person that was at that event can bring up a lawsuit. Every single person that had to run while them motherfuckers was doing that stampeding. Every single person that was around somebody that got jabbed. Every single person that watched the individual get all fucked up. They can sue. Every single person that had to pass one of them dead bodies over their heads to get to the medical tents. Every single person that had to do something like that, they can sue. So literally anyone can just lie. Niggas lie about all types of different shit. You know how many they got $750 million in current lawsuits going on. I don't know what to tell you. I just really hate this camera at this point. I don't hate the camera, but what the fuck? It's making me have to go like this in order for me to be able to, I don't know. I'm not gonna be able to look directly at y'all until I buy a new I'm using the camera straight from the laptop. I don't have my other camera. It was in my bag when I lost it. Shout out to that shit. Yo, this is funny. So we got up to 50 and then y'all took the likes away. That's stupid. Because for me to tell you the next thing, it has to get to 75. So y'all took the likes away. I gotta get the 75 for me to tell. I don't care. So anyway, we gotta get to 75 for me to tell you the next thing. I don't care. I don't care. We don't tell y'all, so I don't really care. So shout out to that shit. Anyway, yeah. So there's a thing I was gonna tell y'all when we get to 75, but we're not gonna get to 75, so there's no reason for me to tell y'all. Y'all the guys that need the content for your channel. I don't really give a fuck. I'll not tell you. I'm fine. What the hell? You need the content from me for your channel. You taking the likes back. This is retarded. Who do you think I'm talking to when I'm like, y'all gotta hit the like button? You think I'm talking to the people of my subscribers? I'm not talking to my subscribers. I'm literally talking to the idiots that steal the content. What the fuck? You sabotaging yourself. I don't care anyway. Anyway, yeah, so if I was them, like, what the fuck? Like, why would you take the whole $30? Like, that don't even make, I mean, pardon me. Why would you take the whole fucking $300? Like, that don't even make sense. I wouldn't want my money back. I could quite possibly sue you and the minimum get $10,000. That don't even make sense. Also, I just want to explain something. I'm hoping, or I'm thinking many of the people did the thing I said that they should do. I'm not filing a lawsuit with another person. I'm not getting on no class action, nothing. I'm going to go get my own fucking attorneys. We're going to sue for our own fucking money. We're not going to split 50 million between 100 niggas. I'm going to split 50 million between me and my fucking one lawyer, well, fucking one law firm. You know how many of these lawsuits is probably asking for 10, 20 million? You know how many people could realistically sue them for 10 or 20 million? Fuck how much the lawsuits is asking for. You know how many people could realistically sue them for 10 or 20 million? First of all, 10 people dead right now. All of them. All of their families. Every single person that has an actual injury could probably sue for $1 million or $2 million. And we're not even talking about the people that's just talking about the trauma that they experienced. We're not talking about the children that was there and probably experienced trauma. Guys is in trouble, man. I told you that before. Zeus is in trouble. I don't understand why Drake is getting sued though. Like they blaming Drake. Drake didn't do nothing. All he did was walk out on stage. He has nothing to do with them putting shit together. He had nothing to do with putting anything together. It makes zero sense to me. I don't know what to tell you. I'm not on that time. It just makes zero sense to me. Every time I hear somebody say Drake, once again I'm like, why Drake? I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it. Anyway, what else y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. We got about a half an hour left of the show. Put it in the chat. This should be the time people should be pulling up to the Cash App. Let's go. The Cash App and the PayPal. Let's go. We got about a half an hour, then the end of the show. The city gave them permits, giving them permission to have the event. Travis will pay out, but the city of Houston will be held mostly responsible, in my honest opinion. Once again, I told y'all previously, I think that the city needs to be held responsible 100%. That's a fact. I told you I think the city needs to be held responsible. There's no reason in the world why the city should not be held responsible. But not because they gave out the permits. The city needs to be held responsible because there was actually city officials there that were supposed to help govern over the event. There was police officers there. So there were city officials there. So since there were city officials there, and not just city officials, but actual police officers, and they didn't appropriately do their job, that's the reason why we're suing the city. We're not suing the city because they gave out permits. You give out a permit to somebody and they do some weirdo shit. There's not much you can do about that. I mean, I'm pretty sure that the city is always going to get in trouble for giving out permits to people who who shouldn't have them. But we can't definitively say that Travis Scott shouldn't have had a permit. They've had other shows that shit like this has never happened at, right? So we can't definitively say that there should be 0 permits. Does that make sense? Or is it what I'm saying make sense? I think I make sense. Maybe I don't. What the fuck do I know? Anyway. Yeah, so I don't know. Anyway. What the fuck? Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, honestly, I don't know. I haven't gotten the slightest idea. I don't know if the city will get in trouble for just giving out the permits. I don't know if they should get in trouble for just giving out the permits. I know that they should be in trouble because they have police there. I know that I'm assuming they also had other forms of whatever the fuck there. I think they should get in trouble if they had things there and they wasn't, appropriately doing it. Absolutely. Without a shadow of a doubt. Don't get that wrong. I want to see something real quick. Also, I need y'all to go pull up on Maryland Melatonin Network. Go pull up on Maryland Melatonin Network. Go show our brother some love. Hit that, go subscribe to our brother over there. I want to see something real quick. This is crazy. Hold on. I'm sorry about this. Hold on. crazy. Yo, that's crazy. Yo, this shit is bananas, bananas. Yo, that shit is bananas, bananas, bananas. I don't even want to tell you I was so crazy. Yo, imagine having a whole page that if somebody put the name to your page and they can't find it, and the only way somebody can find your page is if they go put in another nigga name. Imagine that. That's crazy. Imagine you have a page on social media, and if somebody put your page in, they cannot find your page. The only way they can find your page is they put another nigga name in. That's bananas. You're, oh wow, they was already laughing before they walked in here. Salutes.
I'll talk to you about that later.
Okay. Salute. It's crazy. That's crazy. That's bananas. That's bananas. That's the ultimate flex, nigga. I'm gonna tell you what the ultimate flex was. When Pitbull said that if you Google his name, he comes up before the dog. Pitbull said that shit. I want everybody, when y'all get a chance, Google Pitbull. Pitbull comes up before the fucking dog, homie. That's a flex. Imagine a nigga being, oh man, that's a flex. Anyway, that was just dope. What's up? What we talking about? Put it in the chat. Oh, well, I guess somebody that isn't part of the green team could also put it in the chat, but you got to do a drop. What we talking about? Put it in the chat. Also, let's get 5 to 10 $10 drops to the Cash App. Come on, let's go. What we talking about? Put it in the chat. I did the right thing. Just the simple fact that we got more dislikes than likes is proof that I did the right thing. People never know what I'm doing. There's a reason why I just do so much shit where I just be quiet. Come on, who's next? Who's next? Let's see. We're gonna end this poll real quick. Do you consider this a terrorist attack? Many people said no. I'm assuming the majority of the people that said no is just because they thought I wanted people to say, yeah, I don't really care what you vote. We need your opinion. We have a lot of people that said that they don't think it was a terrorist attack. I don't know. I think that they should be considered a terrorist attack. Yeah, of course they're gonna show up every day. Pass the lead. Pass the lead. Pass the lead. If your whole entire content is giving people updates about what I'm doing in my life, they don't have no choice but to show up every day. They fuck their own selves up by being evil. Because they could have just been reporting on shit that's happening in my life and just made their channel. They the ones that decided to make it so that me and them are enemies. They decided that. That was their decision. That had shit to do with me. They decided that. They decided to make it so that we was enemies. They the ones that want me dead. Never forget that. Never forget that. Not that I care about this, but this is something I just saw. Little Pump owes IRS $1.6 million for 2018 taxes right after Gucci Gang blew up. I don't personally care about that, but all of these rappers get into tax money, tax problems. Keep telling you that. What's up? What we talking about? Somebody put the Cash App in the chat. Let's get 5 to 10 $10 drops to the Cash App. This is way more interactions than I usually get, so because we'll have videos where I don't get this many interactions, so this is dope. I don't get this many hits. This is dope. It'd be dope if the people that fuck with the channel could compete against the people that hate the channel. But it's obvious that we have way more people that hate the BBN than like the BBN. That's a fact. I wish I could compete with those guys, but nah, there's way more people that hate me than like me. That's not even up for debate. Look at this shit. That ain't even up for debate. Salute to that shit though. I don't know what to tell you. Mocha says I'm an accountant by trade. It would be cash payments not being reported for shows. Yeah, see, this is the problem that people get. This is how the rappers is getting screwed up. The rappers is getting cash payments, but the rappers are getting cash payments from people who are reporting that to the IRS so they could get their benefits from the IRS. Like, you understand what I'm saying? So they're reporting it to the IRS that they paid you $100,000. Then you not reporting that income. So then the IRS is like, where I cut. So that's how the rappers get caught up. Yeah, so just assume. Just Mocha, I need you to start doing my taxes for me if you don't mind. So just assume that they're gonna report that if somebody is paying you a shitload of money, they want to write it off on taxes. I'm gonna assume that if I go do something for $10,000, they might want to write that $10,000 off on taxes. I'm gonna go assume if I go do something for $5,000, they might want to write that $5,000 off on taxes. See, that's the problem. Niggas ain't assuming that people. The real way to keep your money and to build your collateral and your business at whatever the hell you're doing is to write your shit off on taxes. You need to write as much shit off on taxes as possible. These dudes is not writing nothing off on taxes because they don't know how to do their taxes. You understand what I'm saying? Like, they don't understand the importance. So they're getting payments from this strip club and getting payments from this guy and that guy. And they looking at these dudes like these is just street dudes like me. But in reality, these street dudes is taking care of all of their paperwork. That's the type of time we got to be on. That's just me talking. What the fuck do I know? Come on, we had a pretty good show today, everybody. Let's pull up to let's slap some haters. We had a pretty good show today. Y'all don't want to slap no haters? Well, I would like it if some of y'all would slap haters. Let's slap about 6 or 7 haters right now, immediately, you rat bastards. We need to slap some haters. Bless you. The government tax you $100 for every $1,000 made. Yo, look, just pay the government their money. I don't want the government pulling back up on me. That's my position. I never want the government pulling up on me talking about I owe the money. I'd rather pay the government more than they supposed to get. Fuck it. I'd rather give the government more than they supposed to get. I don't want them pulling up on me 5, 6 years down the road after I've done got extremely successful and tell me that because I failed to pay them $20,000 in 2020, I was supposed to have paid them $700 in 2020. Somehow now I owe them freaking, well, not say, let's say a bigger number. Let's say in 2022, I was supposed to, we're going to say future shit, obviously. Let's say in 2022, I was supposed to pay them $40,000 more in taxes, but I didn't. So now in 2025, I owe them $750,000 that I don't got to spare. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not doing that. So fuck it. I'd rather overpay now and then let the government, that you niggas owe me money. How about that, you rat bastards? I got the government contacting me right now talking about my student loan issue. For everybody that don't know, I still owe about $30,000 in student loans. For everybody that don't know. So I got the government contacted. I got somebody. I think it's bullshit, not for nothing. I be thinking anytime people contact me without me soliciting them, I be thinking they trying to steal from me. So that's what I think. So I have the government contacting me. I have somebody contacting me right now trying to tell me about how to. I have somebody contacting me right now trying to tell me to contact them so they could clear my student loan debt or whatever, some shit like that. But I do know that they wasn't doing the student loan debt for everybody, and I didn't go to an Ivy League college, and those was the main people that they was giving the fucking student loan debts to. For everybody that don't know, that the main debts that they was clearing up was people that was going to like Harvard and Yale and shit like that. Them rat bastards. Stop trusting these Democrats. But I'm gonna look into it. We'll see what happens. I'm not 100% sure what's going to happen, but we'll see what happens. I'm going to look into it. They've been sending me emails like crazy. The government don't work like that, though. Like, when the government really send you an email, they only going to send you like 2 or 3. These motherfuckers sent me like a ton of them shits. So I think it's somebody trying to like, get over on me or some shit. They going to ask me, like, my personal information to try to find out. No, you should know all of my personal information. I ain't telling you shit. How about that? You tell me, I'll tell you if it's right. What up, Native Son? Native Son, we've just been talking about, well, I was just talking about how we need some haters slapped. I have not seen the No Way Home trailer yet. I can't wait to see it. You have no idea. They haven't. Don't do what? Pastor Lee said, don't do what? What are we not doing? Nah, I don't send them nothing. I don't do nothing. They don't even bother me. They don't even contact me about my student loans. I don't even get contacted. Well, could we get, I would like to have 5 to 10 $10 drops to the Cash App immediately. Your hand is itching. My hand need to be itching. What does itchy hands mean? You get money, right? My hands is not itching. I need my hands to be itching. Anyway, hold on. Getting that muscle memory down early. Getting that muscle memory down early. Shout out to Native Sons. Shout out to Native Son with the $5 drop. He said forward and reverse slaps. Well, first of all, this is only $5. So you did a reverse or a forward slap. You only did one. You don't get 2 slaps. You get one. You get 2 slaps with 2 drops. You got 1 slap. So first you hit him with the backhand. Bam. Haters are fans in denial. More music coming soon. Shout out to Juro with the $2 drop. Shout out to Juro with the $2 drop. I got like a ton of friends that's always trying to help me do things, but I be so swamped and so like swamped. I gotta find some time to spend with some of my friends that want to help me get involved in some of these businesses that they are currently involved in and it's doing really well for them. I have to I have to find some time for some of my friends that are that are actively trying to make time for me. With that being said, Juro, I'm gonna try to call you tomorrow. With that being said, who's next? We got 10 minutes, you rat bastards. Yo, I want to tell you some funny shit real quick. So, Instagram post popped up. The Instagram post said, what's this nigga name? Fabio Foreign does a new style. That's what the Instagram post said. Fabio Foreign does a new style. So I go and I listen to it. It's the same damn thing. It's the same damn thing. It's the same damn style. I don't understand. Shout out to Fabio. I'm not going at him. He makes. I like his music. I'm not going at him. It's drill. But is Fabio Foreign really the best New York rapper right now? Like, is that really what we saying? I'm only asking because Hip Hop Now TV put this shit up, and I'm assuming he put the best rappers from these respective places: Florida, Toronto, Chicago, Atlanta. But Fabio Foreign is the best that he could come up with for New York. Man. I don't know if I'm on that type of time. I don't know if I'm on that type of time. I don't think I agree with that. China overtakes the U.S. as the richest country in the world. First of all, China's been the richest country in the world. You want to know why? We owe them money. How are we the richest country in the world and we owe China more money than we got? I don't pay no attention to these niggas. You gotta understand, most of this shit is just propaganda. My dude, how was we ever a richer country than China when we owe China more money than we got? So Stevie J said Faith cheated on him, and we're gonna all believe Stevie J because Faith cheated on Biggie. Shout out to Faith. Kanye West and Drake make up. What do y'all think about that? Put it in the chat. I'm curious. Also, they said Live Nation and Apple are also sued. That's what MTV is saying. TMZ is saying. That's what TMZ is saying. That Travis Scott, Drake, Apple, and Live Nation is being sued. They're suing everybody, homie. So many things went wrong. You ever had an old something you posted old on Instagram just start trending for no reason and you don't know why it's trending? Mocha says it's not sincere when someone has to ask you to apologize. In my honest opinion, no, no, no. One, um, I don't think you should ever apologize to anybody because they need an apology. Like, well, I'm not gonna say it like that. I think that I don't think the reason to apologize to somebody is because they need an apology. You understand what I'm saying? You see the difference when somebody is just talking and when people are trying to talk over you? Can y'all feel the difference? See, there's people in here right now talking at the same time while I'm talking, but they're not trying to talk over me. You understand what I'm saying? They're not talking without a breath on purpose, talking extremely loud whenever I start talking. You can feel the difference? And there's more people in here right now than when that lady was in here. You can feel the difference? There's a difference when other people are just talking because they are in the same area and when somebody is purposely trying to talk over you. You understand what I'm saying? No, I think that we should apologize. I think that when you apologize, that's a personal thing. I don't apologize to people because they need an apology. The only reason why I would apologize to somebody because they needed an apology is because I understand how important their mental health is. I wouldn't just apologize to a person because I apologize because I feel my conscience is messing with me. Something happened that I'm not comfortable with. My apologies is totally a me thing. I don't apologize to people because they're upset. I apologize because I believe I was wrong. I don't know how many other people can say that. That's why when people come in here and try to go back and forth with me over an opinion shit, I'm not apologizing about nothing. Only thing I'm apologizing about is something if I'm sincerely incorrect. Or if I have that type of love for you and I know that that we have the type of connection that it's important for your mental health for there to be a certain level of closure, then yeah, because I care about you and you are important. I will absolutely say something to soothe whatever the emotions you might be feeling that might be unsettling. But with all of that being said, in a vacuum, just so we can be clear, generally speaking, I don't apologize unless I'm sincerely, I feel like I've wronged somebody. And if you're a person that's ever been around me, you have noticed I apologize about shit often. I'm not big on, there's nothing wrong with being proud. We should all have pride. But we should also understand we should also have an understanding, a self-awareness about ourselves. So I think a lot of times when people are trying to say that they have, I think it's not, pride isn't the problem. Too much pride is the problem. You see, having a reasonable amount of pride will allow for you to defend yourself, take up for yourself. Having a reasonable amount of pride will not allow for you to stoop to certain levels, do certain things because it's beneath you. When you have too much pride, that's when somebody can't talk to you, tell you about anything, or your opinions or your focus is impossible for those things to change. Old fools, those are usually people with too much pride. If you've ever been around me, you'll notice one of the things I'm often able to do, if I feel like I did something wrong to you, I don't have a problem saying I'm sorry. I don't got a problem apologizing. This shit is, I don't think that takes away from me. You understand? Like I understand how important apologies is. I've been a person who, there's so many people that need to apologize to me, but they will never. So I understand how important it is to get an apology. So whenever I feel that I'm wrong, I just offer it up. I'm not gonna play with you. Not gonna play with you. I'm not gonna go back and forth with you. I'm not gonna act like it isn't what it is. That's it. I think that people don't understand what integrity is. I think often people just think, like I said, integrity is just agreeing with what, like, if you don't agree with what if you don't live the way that I live, you don't got integrity. No, we could live two totally different ways. We could have two totally different manners of what we believe how people should carry themselves, and both still have integrity as long as we stick to that code. That's all integrity is. Sticking to whatever the code is that you have. Whoever your code is independent depending on who you are as a person. But whether you're going to stick to that code or whether you're going to switch up on that code depending on what somebody can offer you, that's integrity. Get it? If I say I'm never going to do that thing ever, I don't care. But somebody could come and offer me a certain amount of money and I change my mind, that's a lack of integrity. But now if I say I would never do that thing right there for less than this amount of money, and then that somebody come and offer the amount of money and then you do it, you still have integrity. So that's the shit that kills me when people be like, well, you don't protect women. Well, that person probably doesn't consider protecting women important. So that's not part of their integrity. So what we have to start realizing is that sometimes people are just different. I think protecting women are important. I think it's integral to life. Integral to life. That's what integrity is. What do you consider to be integral to you? Somebody else can't tell you what's important to you. So basically, your integrity is shaped around what's important to your ideology, what's important to your life. That's a fact, though. And I think that that's something that people miss out on whenever they're talking about, whatever it is that they're associating themselves in, believe in, don't believe in, whatever the case is. I think that that's something that a real important thing that people miss. That's why I don't. That's why you rarely ever hear me talk about integrity, because it's changes depending on who you're talking about. It changes. I don't know no way to say that. Sorry about that. I thought I had something that y'all might want to hear. Shit is crazy. Anyway, somebody put the Cash App in the chat. No, I mean, I could. Well, Mocha says it's not sincere when somebody has to actually apologize. You can want to do something, and somebody can ask you to do it before you get an opportunity to do it, right? Like, let's say I'm standing next to a shorty and we talking and I want to kiss her, but she kissed me first. That still doesn't change the fact that I wanted to kiss her, right? That's still my kiss back to her is still sincere, right? So I'm not gonna. I understand what you're saying, but I think it's more like you shouldn't have to ask somebody to want to apologize to you. You shouldn't have to ask. You understand what I'm saying? So I guess that's maybe what you're trying to say. I agree. You shouldn't have to ask somebody to apologize. A person should want to apologize, but you can't ask them for an apology before they actually give it to you. But I guess you know what? I agree with you. You know what? Boom. Should not have to ask people for apologies. I don't. I personally also anybody that's wronged me, I don't need an apology. You could just never talk to me again, and forget I exist. Just so we can be clear, anybody that's ever wronged me, I need zero apologies. I don't believe most apologies, so that's why I'm saying I don't need one. Most people only apologize because they're trying to manipulate you into forgiving them. They're not apologizing to you because they're, you know, sorry. Most people are just apologizing because they want to manipulate you into forgiving them. They're not apologizing because they're sorry. Think about it. Think about how many times you said sorry to somebody because they were sad. That means that you was literally just trying to manipulate them into feeling better, right? You didn't. You didn't. It wasn't a sincere sorry. You didn't really feel sorry. But you did it also for a good reason. Because you wanted them to feel better. Right? I used to date this girl. I'm going to tell you who it is. So I used to date Kendra, right? And I'm going to be honest with you. She used to say stuff to me all the time. And how do we say? Some people have to be manipulated into being happy. Sometimes I'm one of those people. Because I overthink everything. One of the problems why I overthink everything is because I just enjoy thinking. Literally, one of my favorite things to do is just sit and think. I enjoy thinking. So I overthink everything. One of the things that made Kendra such a positive aspect of my life is one of my greatest attributes has always been a carefree attitude about everything. And sometimes I forget to be that way. I'm probably my best self when I am that way, but sometimes I forget to be that way. Shout out to Kendra. Very big impact on my life. I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. Before I met Kendra, I didn't think I was gonna ever date another black woman. I didn't think nothing was ever gonna give me the time of day. I'm gonna be honest with you. The majority of the women I date are not black. They're just not. I holler, but it's always some kind of argumentative situation, and I don't like arguing. So once I start trying to holler, and I start getting all type of different b-boy arguing tough guy antics, I don't want that. I want a girl that's soft, like not a chump, but I want a soft woman. I don't want to. I don't know. Fuck that shit. Don't pay me no mind. Anyway, what y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. I don't know if our chat is broke. Y'all haven't wrote a comment in so long. I don't know if the chat is broke or if y'all just listening to me. I hate when y'all do that shit. Let me see if the chat is broke. The chat is broke. Sometimes the chat get broke. Oh, it's not broke. For everybody that don't know, sometimes my chat get broke and comments don't come through. Right. Right. right, we're about to get up out of here. They closing down this area. This is why I've been closing. I've been closing the show down at 11. Closing down this area. I would really appreciate it if we could smack about 5 or 6 haters right now, like immediately.
It's your whole identity. So if someone has your social security, they can use it to take credit to make shit on your name that you don't have control of, and you can't fix it because they took your social security. That's how identity theft is. So that's why you don't share your information.
Ah, shit.
It's very important.
Somebody else I just heard some.
Mine and my wallet as well. Yeah, you keep that because that is your identity. If anyone has your social security, they
Anyway,
take it off.
yeah, so we're about to close up out of here. The dude is coming to close this area. Um, I am 100% hoping that somebody slaps some haters immediately, like absolutely immediately. With that being said, I love y'all. Everybody enjoy your day. Hope everybody had a good time. Hope everybody had a good night. Um, did not mean to start late. I started late for a reason. As y'all also saw early in the show, I had the lady that was in here. Just I don't know what the fuck she was doing. Shit is bananas. I don't understand people. I really don't. Um,
Even if I was to you, step off the boat, nothing. My best friend came to me, one of my best friends back in the day, and he didn't take good credit, so he asked if I ever
Mondays
take
and
out a car
Tuesdays are
loan for
terrible.
him, I will
These are
buy
like
the
the
car
worst days of
and
the
he
week.
will pay me money. So, because I've got better credit. And at first I was contemplating it, but then I spoke to my dad back in the day, and he was like, "You don't do that. You can't take responsibility for someone else."
Uh, I'm coming. I'm coming right now.
Young man, yeah.
I am going to sign off right now. I gotta go and appreciate you guys. I'm out. Like, comment, subscribe. If you got anybody still awake in your household, give them a hug. Tell them you love them.
When I was in Canada, it said too many people in this area.
Tell them you love them.
But
Don't never know what's gonna happen tomorrow. Give people their flowers while they're still here. Also, when we wake up in the morning, drink water.
I don't know
Uh,
why it's watching it, but
you definitely need to have as much water as possible
both
on
around
a empty
say
stomach.
about
I
the
mean,
same. Usually
have
people do both because then
on
when
an
it
empty
dies down,
drinking water on an empty stomach is good for you.
and then
We
it
need to have water in us when there's nothing
but
in
there
our
could be
stomachs.
still pain
My brain is
afterwards.
not here right now. With that being said, like, comment, subscribe, join the notification game. Hashtag Bronx Barbers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you, and that's all I got on this one. I'm out.
Uber just made a deal